Welcome back to News Geelong. There are many intersections around our communities that are causing some concerns from road users and pedestrians alike. The intersection of Torquay Road and Kidman Avenue in Belmont is one such good example, as Ian Nichols reports.
Just south of the busy High Street Belmont is the start of the Surf Coast Highway. And one of the busiest intersections in this part of the world is Kidman Avenue. For obvious reasons, it's not only a highway, but there's a high school and a shopping centre close by. And it's about to go under a transformation with traffic signals and an upgrade, for safety reasons mainly, and also to take care of the increased traffic flow. We're talking about the upgrades with the member for South Barwon, Andrew Kados.
Yeah, it'll be a major upgrade of the intersection of Kidman Avenue and the Surf Coast Highway. At the moment it's quite a busy intersection with Oberon High School and Oberon South Primary School being in Kidman Avenue there. So it's quite a busy intersection, and also with the lead up to the intersection to Settlement Road. So there's been a lot of concerns around accidents. Thankfully there hasn't been too serious an accident, but there are quite a lot of accidents at that intersection. So this is being funded through the TAC, a $1.4 million commitment to put an intersection there at Kidman Avenue and Surf Coast Highway, but also to lengthen the right-hand turning lanes of the Surf Coast Highway going into Settlement Road.
So not only an improvement, but a safety upgrade as well.
Yes, so it's the safety element there with the intersection, and obviously people coming in from Grovedale or even from Torquay would know that when in the peak, when you get to Settlement Road, a lot of people want to turn right and head to Latrobe Terrace, and there's quite a banking up of traffic there. So we want to improve the flow of traffic in the peaks, particularly into Settlement Road, but also there is the safety aspect of Kidman Avenue intersection.
Well, we know there's a lot of work going on the Surf Coast Highway, right down as far as Blackgate Road near Torquay, and this is the commencement of the highway in actual fact, so it is a big feeder road, isn't it, Settlement Road, and you know that traffic flows are extremely heavy around there.
Yeah, with all the development that's taking place in Geelong South and Torquay, I remember as a child I used to go down to Settlement Road. My late uncle Johnny had a fish and chip shop there in Settlement Road, which a lot of the residents in Belmont would realise, and used to go down there as a kid, and you'd be lucky there was not even an intersection on the Surf Coast Highway, not even a set of lights, and the Grovedale Hotel was sort of out in the middle of nowhere back then. But it's changed, and we need to upgrade these intersections to cater for the increased traffic volumes and the growth.
From the start of the very busy Surf Coast Highway in Belmont, this is Ian Nichols for News Geelong.
Thank you, Ian. The Governor-General of Australia, Quentin Bryce, paid her first visit to Geelong this week, reviewing many different elements within our city. One was in the area of an energy plant in Moolap that is leading the way in the sustainable and carbon-neutral energy through the use of wood waste. Ian Nichols has the story.
It's not very often the Geelong region gets a visit from the Governor-General, but today Her Excellency Quentin Bryce is out here on the Point Henry Road visiting Australian New Energy and Mulch Centre. An enormous amount of recycling goes on here, and it's all sustainable. That's why she's visiting today, and we're talking with the director of the company, Carolyn Probert. Carbon neutral energy solutions on a red-letter day. Governor-General, a great day for it.
Great day for it, beautiful day for a tour of the site.
It is, and how did this all happen, Matt? It's been so exciting to know that the Governor-General's coming out here to Point Henry.
I think we're very lucky. It's Australian New Energy, which has been going for some years now, who are primarily based on looking at carbon neutral solutions and turning waste into energy. This is exciting for our little small company.
Well, it is. It's all the talk at the moment. We've got to do something, but you guys have got in ahead of the game. You really are showing the way.
Yes, we are. We're leading the way in Australia, really, turning waste timber into pellets.
Well, the fact of the matter is we're talking thousands of tonnes, aren't we, in reality, every year?
That's correct. The Barwon region alone, indications are indicating to us there's about 21,500 tonne of timber waste going to landfill annually. We believe that's a significant volume for the Barwon region, and this hopefully in time will help resolve some of these landfill issues.
Well, there's no doubt about that, and the fact that you then give the product back to the public, and it's so carbon neutral, as you call it.
It is.
It's just a win-win situation, isn't it?
It is a win-win situation, yes, whether it be in the form of kitty litter or pellets for oil spills or domestic heating. Yeah, it's a good use of the product.
Well, you've certainly, as I said, got ahead of the game and leading the way, and it's no doubt this is the future, isn't it?
It definitely is the future. The Australians, it's been a long time coming, and we lag behind the rest of the world in these sorts of bioenergy solutions. And the Europeans currently use 14.5 million tonne of this product, and Australia are pushing at the moment at about 2,000 tonnes. So we're way behind. We're way behind the Asians, who have now passed legislation to look at renewable energy in the form of wood pellets, and they're starting to look at that to co-fire with their coal power stations.
Well, Carolyn, today, you can perhaps give us a bit of a heads up. The Governor-General should be taken on a tour.
Yes, she will. She'll be taken on a site tour, so we'll take her around the actual working site and show her where the waste timber is dropped and how it is taken in through the mulcher, how it comes out as mulch, and then how it goes through the process of becoming a pellet.
Well, it sounds simple, but I'm sure that it's a very complex process from go to woe.
It's not overly complex. It's quite simple, really. However, as Carolyn mentioned, we are really the first here that's using it as an alternative to simple mulch for gardens, and we believe that hopefully this can flow through into future projects around Australia.
Well, most of the waste we're getting here, is this basically from the Geelong region?
It is primarily all from the Geelong region. So from timber truss manufacturers, from the single-use pellets that come in, we as consumers buy lots of TVs and fridges and microwaves, and they all come in on single-use pellets from China, and historically that's all gone to landfill.
Wow, so we are just helping in so many different ways there, aren't we?
Yes.
Yeah, you're to be congratulated, and obviously the company's in a growth period right now.
It's in its very, very early stages, and we hope that the domestic market will build around this, so they know that there's actually security of supply, and from there we can continue to grow.
Greg Parker-Hill is the CEO of the Pivot Stove Company, who use these wonderful pellets that are produced right here at Australian New Energy, and an incredible invention, you'd have to say.
Well, pellet fires are huge. In the United States and Europe, it's 40% of the heating market is actually used these pellets for fueling up these sort of heaters like a pellet fire. And the problem in Australia has been we haven't been able to have good access to fuel, so we've had to bring it in from Europe or from New Zealand. To have a local plant to manufacture the fuel all from waste material is absolutely brilliant, and to have it here in Geelong is even better for us.
Maybe, Greg, you could just lift the lid there and we can show our viewers exactly what these pellets look like, and I would think they're very economical.
They are. They're really fantastic. If you're on an area like bottle gas, a tonne of pellets retails for around about $600, and that's a whole year's supply of fuel for your home. Where if you tried to heat your house on bottle gas, you're talking now about $2,500 to $3,000. So pellet fuel, not only is it a recycled material, it's also a hell of a lot cheaper than using on bottled gas.
And it's throwing out an enormous heat. I mean, it's a warm day anyway, but that is an amazing sight to see, and obviously this is the way of the future, Greg.
I 100% believe so. So we have these pellet fires not only for heating products, we also make boilers which can run hydronic heating like radiators through your house as well. Now they automatically light themselves, so you don't have to worry about trying to light a fire and try and get it going. They're very easy to keep clean, and one bag of fuel here will last about 2 days. So rather than having to carry armfuls of wood into your home now, you put one bag of pellets in and straight away you've got a whole 2 days worth of use.
Well, it seems like you've got a very good working relationship with Australian New Energy and the Pivot Stove Company.
Well, Pivot's been in Geelong since 1876, so to have a local company we can get support, we can now offer their range of pellets anywhere in Australia through our company. So I'm really proud to get behind this company altogether.
At the headquarters of Australian New Energy out here at Moolap, this is Ian Nichols for News Geelong.
Thank you, Ian, and well done to Australia New Energy. This is News Geelong as we go to a break and return with more news and weather after this.